Hello and welcome, and look at that shit. I've got the YouTube chat working. Are you proud at me? I'd be proud at me. Thought I was proud at me. Why is it not showing what you type? Hello, Nisa. You'll have to bear with me for a minute. I'm absolutely determined to get this YouTube chat working. Pick a font. Pick a white font. I'm hoping I can kill the Tyranids for real today. This game's been giving me so much trouble since the newest thing. Okay, hopefully that has... Let's just give this a blah and see what pops up. Is it white? That is the real question. So much for the 2-second delay that it's supposed to have. The lore in 40k is massive and confusing. Huzzah! We have white text. Yeah, I heard about the Arc Knight's Chinese 2.5 year stream. I'll avoid it. Well, that's good to hear. Well, I say that. Arc Knight's anime is confirmed, but as long as they don't cock it up. Alright. Yeah, no, Blue, the lore in 40k is monstrous. I wouldn't even be able to... The other thing is that 40k is not exactly my forte. I enjoy all Warhammer, but I know more about Warhammer Fantasy than I do about Warhammer 40k. Warhammer Fantasy was my entry point into the Warhammer series, so that's what I know about.
Victory for the Bloodblades. Victory for Skyfall.
Unfortunately... Yeah, you don't really learn everything about everything in 40k. 40k is just one of those things where you kind of just you pick what you like and you follow that lore.
We're the sons of Sanguinius.
Chaos. Chaos is my favorite fantasy faction.
Target acquired.
I find the chaos in this to be very, very poor by comparison.
Thin their numbers. They will not overwhelm us. Roger that.
I actually really, really hate the
whatever the angel requires.
40k chaos. Well, that little overlay thing is new. Undivided.
Fire support for the Imperium. Engaging the enemy.
Archaon makes me very, very happy.
We are indomitable. They cannot stop me. Confirmed. Yet to meet a Xenos my axe couldn't bisect. I will never tires.
There's just something about Archaeo. I don't know why that blocked a shot. They must have patched this again since the last time I played this. Which scares me a little bit.
Not even death will stop me.
Yeah, they added active blocks, so they added more rolls to it.
Awaiting your orders.
So, unfortunately, in most of the 40k games you play, when Space Marines are involved, nearly all of them revolve around
Your orders.
the Hells Angels, and I loathe them. I really, really just don't like them.
I will slay them all! With haste.
I am the Imperium's shield.
I am ready to help.
The walk is restless.
I don't even know where you'd start with
The Emperor's light.
teaching someone the lore in
burns
40k.
Fear has no place in our hearts.
In the grim dark future, there is only war.
Watches over us.
There we go, there's your introduction. Oh, they're using flamers.
They are numerous, but my fury is greater!
We got the big Angies.
When the day is darkest, we prevail through control.
I gotta give that to an A unit.
I await their mistakes.
So they've been patching this particular game up quite a lot lately. I think they're sort of slotting a whole bunch of new mechanics and quality of life stuff in for whenever they release their next faction, which is supposed to be like early next year. They haven't told anybody what the new faction is though.
No! Just to them now!
So I really don't know exactly what the new faction's going to be. Yeah, I couldn't even say if it's going to be in the same area of the universe, quote unquote, for example. Like, Chaos has already come and gone. I believe in this section of the timeline.
Push them back!
Let me know if that font's too small, by the way, Blue, because I can only see it on a minimized screen. I have it on a minimized screen on a second monitor, so it's freaking tiny to me. I can scarcely see what you read, what you type. I mean, I have a second chat window up, but, you know, it's not the point. The point is...
I can hear them skittering around out there.
The point is, I've had this much bloody trouble to get it to work, so I want it to work properly. Let's give him the bonk. Give him the big bonky. Give him the bonk with the mallet. And he dead. He got the big dead.
My powers await your command.
I mean, much as I hate Chaos in 40k, I do hope
Serves the will of the chapter.
that the faction they introduce is Chaos.
Action.
I don't want to jump into that. That's just going to be horrible.
My fury will not die! Their death is our only option. Fear not the fury of the great angel brothers. It is your right.
So like, yeah, each each faction in 40k basically has its own entire fucking suite of lore. Like its own encyclopedia of lore. So like the Angels, for example, who I'm playing at the moment, are just one of like a dozen Space Marine factions.
Confirmed.
I did notice that they put up all this stuff again saying that they wouldn't be allowing people to chat about the new events today. Again. They will be closely monitoring what goes on today. Just in case people don't want to... On the, sorry, the Arknights Discord. To make sure that nobody... nobody spoils it. Yeah, I'm big on the Arknights story. That's why I kind of avoid these things. Otherwise, I probably would.
Opening fire. My power is yours to command.
Christ, those things just block a lot of damage.
The struggles of this synaptic creature are futile.
I don't think I'm okay with that.
Worn, and I will repair them anew.
At all, actually.
Open fire!
I'm happy to hear about the anime, though. That makes me have the happiness noises.
Move it. Plasma fire.
Like I said, though, as long as they don't stuff it up like they did with the Azur Lane anime. Ugh. Where they blew the entire budget on the first episode on that ridiculous big fucking wolf.
They will fear to tread close.
My God. Pew, pew. My big issue here is that this is going to get in range of these guys. They're going to flame it, but they're not going to do any freaking damage because I don't think the flamers do any damage to these enemies. And they're just going to go sploot, poison everything. Huzzah!
The enemy lurks in the shadows.
40k is pretty gross too. Like if you're reading about lore, 40k is very gross. So if you're squeamish, in any way, shape or form, probably bear that in mind. 40k is probably, I don't know, how would you say versus... I would say that, like, 40k is very gory, as if all the blood and shit lying around. But, like, fantasy, for example, is very confronting. So if you have exceptionally high moral standards, I probably wouldn't delve into into Warhammer Fantasy too much.
I hear something.
Whereas I wouldn't really call 40k confronting. 40k is more just, I don't really know, maybe depressing? I'm not sure what the word would be. bonk.
All that will be left of you is the stain of your spilt.
What is your plan?
It's very dark, yeah, but I just...
Blade for the Lord Emperor!
It's... yeah. I don't know. I don't know how you describe it. I think most people consider, like, corpse starch to be the worst thing in 40k. Corpse starch is generally considered to be, like, one of the worst things in 40k.
Shoot it! Crush it! Either way, it dies by my hands! For the Emperor! With strength! For the Imperium!
So, I mean, if you look up corpse starch, you'll probably get a good indication of where 40k puts the bar at.
You're indomitable. Lining up anti-swarm firing solution. Not even death will stop me.
But yeah, even like each individual Chaos God has their own whole story, and
Land speeder crew awaiting orders.
I don't, like I said, I don't much like the Chaos Gods in 40k. I think they're a bit soft. Just a little bit soft. But then again, I suppose it depends on how you look at it too. It's a different kind of fucked up, really. Like Slanesh, for example, is very different in 40k versus Warhammer Fantasy. Khorne is pretty much the same. Saint, sure, as one popular 40k lore tellerizer that I do frequently listen to. He calls him Tiznich, I think. He plays a little bit of a different role. Probably not a little bit, he probably plays a very different role, actually. Nurgle plays a similar but different role. It's not, again, it's another one of those things that's not quite as confronting with Nurgle. Oh, it's another big boy. Another Trigon.
Is that all?
The Tyranids that I'm fighting at the moment, for example, they literally consume all worlds. Whole worlds, they consume absolutely everything and just leave them as dust balls.
Taking fire!
They pretty much just juice planets, essentially.
On Balfora I was born, and should the Emperor will it, on Balfora.
I don't want to overextend those guys. Especially since they're a little bit,
I go where
just
I
a little
will.
bit hurt.
The Emperor's light burns bright.
I'm sure the Emperor's light does burn
The
bright,
blood
sweetheart.
is strong. Do not falter.
These gene stealers, they're a bit messed up. Although I don't actually think those are true gene stealers per se. Gene stealers are usually a bit more mangled than that. They're usually not so
The blood waits.
Symmetrical, I suppose would be the word.
Of course.
Plasma fire support ready. Plasma coils fully overcharged.
Shooting, boys.
Ranged plasma on your request. With precision, brothers. Affirmative. For the Emperor.
Yeah, Tyranids are basically just... If there are any actual bad people in 40k, the Tyranids would be it.
Pests! Damn pests everywhere!
Even Chaos can be interpreted as not particularly evil.
Lining up anti-swarm firing solution.
Depending on how far you really want to twist the term of interpretation anyway.
Predator crew ready. My duty remains.
Give him the biffy.
I must resist.
Yeah, but they want to eat everything.
What needs fixing?
It's not like they just want to have a little bit of a nibble. No, they want to eat the whole damn cake. They're fatties. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that either. He's going to get big. Ah, all the problems. I don't think they can eat Necrons. I don't actually think that's a choice thing.
On my way. Frag bombardment commencing.
They can't eat Chaos either. Chaos doesn't offer them any sustenance. So in this particular... I don't know where this particular section of the timeline in 40k falls, but... I don't know if this is before or after, because the story's a bit janky. I don't know if it's before or after Chaos... Like the Chaos Rift tears warp space in half.
Victory for the
I can't remember which of the two it is.
Victory for Skyfall.
My faith is strong.
They shall not pass.
Because it mentions that warp space has been torn. It just... I don't know where it sits in the actual timeline of this, like what we're playing through at the moment. So I'm not sure if... Like, it was Khorne that actually... One of the Khorne groups that actually came through and laid waste to all of the Tyranids here after the Great Rift opened. I just don't know if that's happened or if it's going to happen. One way or the other, though. No, not the Eye of Terror. Can I'd need to look at a 40k map. I don't know what it's called. It's the one that opens up right next to Baal, though, and then splits... Pretty much splits everything in half. Because this takes place after the fall of Cadia. So Chaos proper has already effed off. It was just a Khorne section. Like, the Space Marines weren't involved. It was literally just Khornet demons and everything that showed up and let rip on on the Tyranids, and the Tyranids got soiled because they couldn't absorb any of the Chaos Demons.
Target acquired.
So they ran out of juice. They ran out of that love juice. I don't know why I'm shooting that. It's very clearly not working. I'll leave you guys on Overwatch. The rest of you need to march up.
Yours to command.
Pew pew pew.
Confirmed.
R. Like, the units I'm using at the moment are Primarchs. They're not the typical Space Marines.
Not even death will stop me.
I don't think that's how Nurgle works.
My vigilance is eternal. My vigilance is eternal.
Just notice these dreadnoughts are a bit beat up.
Forever watching.
There's no real death and decay with these Tyranids. They use everything. They just gooify everything. When they're done with a planet, even all these things just jump in the goo, like in the acid pools, and they get gooified and reconstituted. That little guy just got fucked on.
I will not die to you.
Give them the barbecue. How come you guys didn't barbecue them the last time? They should have moved into your Overwatch range. Why didn't you kill them? Potatoes. I mean, look, even the weapons say quite a lot about the Tyranids. Devourer with brain leech worms.
On Baal 4 I was born, and should the Emperor will
I didn't even notice that
Baal
group.
4 I will die.
So how come you guys didn't flame them? Or do I not want to know the answer to that? Is that not an answer I want?
I will slay them all.
Look at this fucking guy. One walked away.
The librarian can assist you in this battle if it must.
I don't want to waste action points. Every action point from this point on is precious.
I will see every last one of you exterminated.
I do need to play Necromunda again. That was a fun game. You are shit, Sister Verity. You're a disgrace.
We are just and righteous before the eyes of the Emperor.
Alright, big fella, you're up. Fucking love the librarians. They're very squishy, but I love them. The one issue I think I'm going to have, though, is unless I can start culling some of those... They really are glass cannons, but I love them so much.
Anti-grav ready. With speed. Grace through discipline.
I'm trying to work out if there's anything else up here.
We are the defenders of Baal.
Aye. We'll have you back up in no time.
Righty. Now I've got to try and
Battle lines
find a way to make everything over here go away a little bit at a time.
Your orders.
Which may not be as easy as I think it may be.
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
I think these guys have all shot, haven't they?
We can handle it. Engaging the enemy.
Do what you can, lads. Yeah, that was... That's amazing, guys. I'm proud of you. I don't know how well this is going to work. This is the same problem I ended up with last time. I ended up with too many enemies over this side. Oh, they hadn't fired. Look at that. Assholes. Not that it mattered. Your zone of control is supposed to be with a sword. That was a poor melter gun reaction.
I will not die to you.
You don't want to hope. No, leave my librarian alone. I need to keep him alive. Yes, keep blocking it. Suppose you guys are going to hit them. Oi, that's not okay. This is exactly what happened last time. Oh yeah. Make yourself at home, mate. Now I won't be able to get this guy out of here. Oh, they're getting pummeled. Thought they're getting pummeled, but they're all blocking it. They're only gene stealers. They're only little fellas. I don't like this.
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
Because I can't get him out, and I need to get him out.
Victory for the Bloodblades. Victory for Skyfall. I am his sword.
You're gonna want to hope you are his sword, because I need you to do a lot of damage to that thing. That is not enough damage. Needed, like,
Contempt is
a lot more than that. I don't want to have to restart this again.
Light burns bright.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
I don't think there's anything I can do to save this. Like, even if I move people up here...
Your orders.
Yeah, they're out of range. A grenade's not gonna do anything to all them. There's nothing I can do. I've got to restart because I'm gonna lose a whole lot of them.
What is your plan?
I am ready to help.
My plan wasn't this.
The blood is strong. Do not falter.
Oh dear. Jesus.
The Emperor's light burns bright. My faith is strong.
Well, I wasn't really ready to come back to this.
I will see every last one of you exterminated.
God, I hate severity. She's so bad. All the battle sisters in this game are shocking. It's not so much a tough mission. It's that recently they've just thrown in a new... Well, I think it's recently. In one of the last lot of patches, they've just recently added veterancy tags, which actually give you something. Like, the tags were always there, it's just they never did anything. So, certain units do tend to benefit hugely from those veterancy tags, so you know, it's the incentive to keep them alive. Unfortunately, I'm not doing a good job of keeping anything alive at the moment.
Targets acquired.
I mean, these guys are using flamers at the moment, but, you know, if they were using their salt bolters, the higher their veterancy, the better it is, because those assault bolters are crap.
Can only be victory.
They're unpleasantly crap. I'll run these guys back a bit. So, like, these... I would have 3 groups of Marines, which would all have 17 veterancy levels, but I lost one of them. There was a mission where you get ambushed by artillery Tyranids, and one shot basically wipes out a whole group, and there's nothing you can do about it, because they get the first move. And the new system that's in the game only allows you to recruit 1 specialty unit each time, each mission, and like dreadnoughts and predators take 2 or 3 maps to cycle. So you're forever, you know, you can never actually have enough armored units on the field that you're happy for those artillery units just to take shots.
Order confirmed. Ready for recon. We
So, yeah, such is my pain.
Always ready, always vigilant.
Of trying to keep, like, especially these guys, these aggressors who are inaccurate as all fucking get out. Yeah, keeping those veterancy levels, big thing.
Of course. My duty is service.
With precision, brothers. Battle line squad ready. We can handle it.
So that's what I'm trying to do anyway. It's not that,
The war is restless.
I mean, I suppose it's hard depending on how you look at it, but yeah, I just don't really want to lose. Anything that's got a veterancy level on it, basically.
I await their mistake.
Adds to the challenge, I suppose. See, it helps with these Overwatch and reactionary shots as well. And the melter guns, oh my god. The melter guns are nefariously inaccurate. So having units with melter guns and high veterancy, big plus. Because I tried to use melter guns the first time I played through this, and you just couldn't do it. They would always miss. That's the only reason I'm using one on Carlian at the moment, is because he's got, what, 17? Yeah, 17 veterancy, so he's got 17 more accuracy points. Which means he can actually hit things with
I
it.
sense the enemy.
Dreadnoughts are typically pretty inaccurate as well. But, the mission where you get ambushed in is usually, you know, you'd load up with dreadnoughts. But, the way the current system works, if, you know, you can opt out of it, but the way the current system works is only allows you to have one dreadnought at that particular period of time.
Do not falter.
That's gonna hurt no matter what I do, I think. This is still gonna suck. How did that die? Fantastic. I wonder if I can throw a grenade over the wall. No. Disappointing.
Ranged plasma on your request.
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
Not that anything I do at the moment I think is going to save this again.
I await your orders.
Yet to meet a Xenos my axe couldn't bisect.
My power is yours to command.
Get out of here. They've also added that I don't think he can activate that switch.
Understood.
I think he needs fingies. Okay, so I now have an issue. An issue which I'm hoping I can
For the Emperor watches over us.
fix with this. I hope. Yeah, that did nowhere near what I wanted it to do.
In this matter, if it must.
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
The road of righteousness is soaked in the blood of the unworthy.
Well, let's see how we go.
When the day's darkest, we prevail through control.
My fury will not die!
We are just and righteous before the eyes of the Emperor.
Just buff these guys as much as humanly possible.
I will not die to you!
Oh, good hits.
Clarity,
Yeah, there you.
bloodshed. My fury will not die! Strength from blood.
Yeet. And now we run away.
The wise course of action.
I'm not sure if they'll get to me.
I
hope
ready to
not.
help.
My faith is strong.
Anyway, don't think it should matter. Everything here is... They're a bit cranky. Don't mind them.
Forever watching.
I'll throw everything on Overwatch and hope for the best. That's all I can do. I don't know where these guys are going. They just kind of run around and chill out.
More targets are coming!
You want to know what really, really irks me, though? The fact that they just did no fucking damage to that does irk me. This Librarian Dreadnought over here, wherever he is. This one that's got a glorious 13 veterancy. He gets fucking story killed at the end of this mission. And yes, I do unlock the ability to hire Librarian Dreadnoughts, but I'm gonna lose my Librarian Dreadnought that has fucking 13 veterancy. Eat big PP. You didn't kill him.
When the day's darkest, we prevail through control.
It is terrible, especially now that you actually
Blood is strong.
have a
Do not
reason for them to be
falter.
strong. Does he still have his melee damage? Yes.
I go where I am needed. My chainsword thirsts for their blood.
I think I'm gonna have to leave this librarian down here. Because, I was gonna leave the death squad, but I don't think they're gonna make it. The poor librarian has just been getting caned.
I am the Imperium's shield.
They should be doing a lot of melee damage, I think. Yeah. Plus 10 melee damage.
For the Ninth Legion!
For the Ninth Legion! On the plus side, though, only one of these 5 have to survive for me to keep the veterancy. So I can just sort of cheese it. Let's give these guys some melee damage boostage so they can punch this thing in the face. Biff! Well, I don't really need to do that. Let's just see if this guy can kill him. Good man, good man. Which of my good Hell Blasters? So yeah, the Hell Blasters are another thing. Typically these guys are really, really difficult to use because their accuracy is so poor. Or, I shouldn't say their accuracy is poor, it can just be funny. They have moments. But especially these ones that have like one shot, where, you know, you kind of want that one shot to hit.
Affirmative.
That veterancy level, don't even know what they have. They have 13. So that 13 veterancy points, God, that
Bring me your
helps.
broken and your outworn, and I will repair them anew.
I think I am done.
What is your plan?
Just need that one gatekeeper thing, which I can do in the next turn. Away we go. About time they overwhelmed them. Drop that down a little bit more and see how we go.
Potential targets detected.
I'm just playing with my chat, the YouTube chat, while I'm fiddling around here.
Victory for the Bloodblades. Victory for Skyfall.
Trying to get the YouTube chat to fit nicely, but every time I refresh it, it vanishes off my screen.
We are the sons of Sanguinius. Ranged plasma on your request. We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Please tell me I have someone who can move up there.
Heavy fire support.
Good.
When the day's darkest, we prevail through control.
It's that one thing at the back. Another prime. It's not okay.
Their death is our only option.
Their death is our only option. So now the real question is, can you guys hit anything?
Open fire!
Do I have to clear them? Yes. Yes, I do.
Got it.
Except I don't know what I have to clear because I only see one thing left.
Purge the unclean!
Oh, there they are. They're up the back there.
I am the Imperium's shield.
All good. We got this. I'm nearly certain that nothing can get killed now. I hope. I'm worried about this prime.
Push them back.
Because I think every time it kills something, it gets another turn. You asshole!
Time, brothers.
I knew I should have sent the death squad at it. I was going to. And then I thought, oh no, it's alright, I'll get it.
I will slay them all.
Now I gotta go through all this shit again.
Victory for the Bloodblades. Victory for Skyfall.
In every shadow I find heresy.
In every shadow, I find heresy.
Predator crew ready.
I don't need the Predator. I might bring the Predator back this way as well.
Aye. Anti-grav ready.
I only need the Dreadnoughts.
Never tires. Confirmed.
On my way. We fight and we die for the Imperium. Affirmative.
Ready to strike.
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
Moving into position.
Okay.
I
Sister
will see
Verity.
every last one of you exterminated.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
I go where I am needed. The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
Alright, let's see how that goes. I'm trying to avoid this thing charging through. Is what I'm trying to avoid, because every time it gets into the middle of a group, it's a bad day. Get him back. Give him the biff back. Good man. Until you realize it's got thorned armor. This is what happens when you care too much about veterancy levels. Where are the other Hellblasters? Oh, there they go. Womp.
Push them back.
Ow. Why are you like this? Look at it. It only just got away. 13 health. Are you serious?
I seek vengeance.
God. Bloody damn it. There's that sponge of a librarian again. I had it last time and I just let that Prime get away with it.
For the Lord Emperor.
The blood waits.
I made a horrible
We are
mistake.
just and righteous before the eyes of the Emperor.
I'm gonna save those points.
The librarian can assist you in this matter if it must.
The librarian is like the only unit I know that can just carve through a whole group like that.
The Emperor's light burns bright.
My duty is service.
My fury will not die.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
I'm just gonna run this whole
Roger
group
that.
up like this.
When the day is darkest, we prevail through control.
We can handle it. My will never tires.
Understood.
Got it.
Got it. Alright.
I await their mistake.
Different approach, but we'll see what happens. I pulled everything back a lot further this time, so... Between range and their movement points, I'm hoping I can get away with a lot more. Like, what? I don't understand why this thing does that charge attack there. It's not really a benefit to it. Like, usually you'd use it to, you know, get through a whole group of things and damage the whole lot, but I don't think they're going to have any, like, enough movement points to get stuff close enough to that librarian to finish it off. I don't think this thing can get around. Maybe it can. Well, you want to hope that whatever you've got left finishes that, because otherwise I'm going to heal him. Can you tell my veterancy is doing so good? This is why I care about veterancy points so much. Where are those gene stealers?
Heretics.
Heretics. Alright, I'm away.
My powers await your
That's
command.
certainly not super ideal.
Victory.
I will not fail. Fear has no place in our hearts, sisters, for the Emperor watches over us.
What is your plan?
Certainly hope the Emperor watches over us, because we're going to need the Emperor's help for this one, I feel.
Shadow, I find heresy.
I am his sword.
Of Catherine and Celestine, of Sesti and Praxedes.
No amount of
Bonk.
carapace will save this abomination.
Oh, you bastard.
The Emperor's light.
Two fucking
burns
hell.
bright.
Not even worth the
My powers
fucking action
await
point.
your command.
Heavy fire support.
Your orders. Affirmative. For the Emperor.
Hellblasters awaiting target.
My duty is service.
Bugger.
Open fire!
Bugger, bugger, bugger.
Confirmed. Affirmative.
What needs fixing?
What needs fixing?
Ready for recon.
But those things had such better movement. Whoop.
My duty remains.
Sploot. Alright.
Destination confirmed.
You guys hit them? No.
Fire support. Overwatch set.
I don't like this.
The librarian can assist you in this
I
matter.
have too much that's too dead.
Sanguinius carries me. Strategically sound.
When the day is darkest, we prevail through control.
I think he has had his turn.
Their death is our only option.
My duty is
Even my
service.
priest is smashed up.
Sanguinius watches over us.
And these guys on Overwatch is not going to be ideal because... Suppress my bollocks. Right. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to suck that move up. Bloody hell. Can you tell he cares? Oh, he only killed one of them. Two. Oh, that's not fair. That's that shit skill again. They kill one unit in a group and they get a free attack. It's alright. They're still good. They're still good. I was gonna say, that's not okay. Alright, that's fine. I can maybe fix this. Maybe. Oh god.
I hear something.
Is that the same prime as last time, or is that a different one?
More targets are coming! On the move. Order confirmed.
By the way, I don't like it.
Always ready, always vigilant.
Plasma fire support ready.
Okay. Fingers crossed.
Plasma coils fully overcharged.
The sanguinary priesthood serves the
Which
will
one of
the
you
chapter.
potatoes missed? You had one job.
I am ready to help.
Roger that.
And they... No. Ah.
We are just and righteous before the eyes of the Emperor.
I fucking hate this so much. Where's Quindar?
I will never tire.
You stay here with the tech marine, so I know what the hell's going on.
To Xenos, my axe couldn't
Yeah, the two
dissect.
dreadnoughts can take off.
The defense at Angelicum stands with you.
Moving into position. Battle line squad ready. For the Emperor.
Alrighty.
With precision, brothers.
The blood waits.
I can't even get anything out of some of these. Plus 40 momentum, that's... I can't do it to myself. Give him the bonk.
Contempt is my armor.
It's not ideal.
In every shadow I find heresy.
The blood is strong. Do not falter.
See the beast rage in impotence.
See the beast rage in impotence. I was really hoping you would do more than that. Sister Verity, why are you so shit? That's not ideal, but it's where we're at. Alright, I need to get these Marines away. Doesn't matter where, they just need to be away.
They will tremble before me!
I go where I am needed.
I've done all I can do no more.
Ever watching.
I saw that prime. Yeah, there it is. It's moved twice, so that's fine. It's this group that I'm worried about. Oh, they're not meleeing him, surely.
Their death is our only option.
The Emperor protects.
Woo! Hit him back with a gun.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
I nearly have another command point, which is good.
Your intelligence does not belong to you. Your death is of no consequence.
Oh. Librarian. Go, you good thing. Oh, this is so good.
The blood is strong. Do not falter.
I could not have asked for a better outcome.
My chainsword thirsts for their blood.
I need to keep that action point.
The wall is restless.
Purge the unclean!
Yes, purge those unclean. I think I may have saved this. I don't know how.
Your orders.
The blood is strong. Do not falter.
Now I just got to worry about this one prime. That's it.
Ranged plasma on your request. We can handle it. For the Imperium! Hellblasters awaiting target.
Okay.
Not even death will stop me.
I move that there. I can Shoot him in the bum. I should be able to get rid of those three with the heavy bolter. Betrayal, but that's okay. It's still good.
The blood waits.
Engaging the enemy.
Whatever the angel requires.
That's definitely not still good though. Okay. Doesn't matter.
Confirmed and en route.
Doesn't matter, I can make it good. There's still one alive, what the hell? What the actual hell?
The swarm has no right to live.
Plasma fire support ready.
These guys can't charge.
Target acquired.
I'm just gonna have to belt this thing and hope for the absolute best.
Zone of denial established.
That's great. So that's an illegal move. You watch this. He's just gonna carve through that whole squad now. Because he keeps getting moves every single time he fucking kills one. Or maybe it must be a chance. That's it. I win. Especially with that thing with two fucking dreadnoughts behind it.
My fury will be fast.
I win.
We are the walls. We are the guns. We are indomitable. We stand strong.
Your orders. To the sky, brothers!
Chop.
On our way!
Come on, guys. That's lazy.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Lazy.
Death to all who oppose me.
Bonk.
I can hear. Our father is under attack. I am coming, my lord. My sword is yours. None shall stand in my way. Death to the traitor!
Quindar! Not yet! Cursed blood! Not yet!
It's too late, Kroganax. Angie.
We pursue Brother Quindar. His psycho power is launching the heavy dreadnought ahead of us. The corpses of Tyranids are cast aside like ragdolls. We run
What new
deeper
units
into
did I
the
get?
ruins. But we lose the librarian to the darkened halls of this
Librarian
dense
dreadnought.
city. Shadows creep in on us. The Xenos test, lunging, fainting. My brothers tear them
1600
apart, but
army
it
management.
is only a matter of
1615.
time before the darkness
Whoa.
is unleashed and crushes us all. An explosion. Kroganax
I have
runs ahead.
Less bloody
Technically
points than
more
I did
nimble than
before.
I've
What the
ever seen
hell?
him. We run and are confronted with a violent tableau.
Sorry, guys. You're gonna have to
both
get out.
Beautiful and tragic.
They're 90. I can't fit them in. Those are 70, but I think they're crap. So is that. I'll bring that. Nope, that's 615 as well. The hell? Oh, that's 90. I thought they were 70. Alright, I'll be back in a quick sec, and then we will continue with my poor Dreadnought that's now gone. So ends the Blood Angel's curse. Actually, I should probably be considering swapping out some of these things and swapping in heavier things. I definitely don't know if I need heavy plasma incinerators. I definitely do need... Oh, I only have Boltstorm Gauntlets. It's a bit rude. It'd probably be wise for me to bring another tank or another Dreadnought, really. Well, I can't bring a tank. So I'll probably have to bring a Dreadnought. I don't think I can even bring a... No, the Librarian Dreadnoughts are worth more than the tanks. Holy shit. God. Life's hard. Why have I got 17 now? What have I done? Oh, I picked up a Dreadnought. Can I squeeze a standard Dreadnought in? Yes. How much are you worth? 45. Oh, bastard. Yeah, I'll have to see if I can bring the heavy flamers. Because this is a bit of a swarmy mission. How many points do I have? 19. I got shitloads. Let's go. Okay, there are your heavy flamers. 5 more points. Yeah, that sounds absolutely good. The Soul Cannon fine-tuning.
We pursue Brother Quinda. His psycho...
Definitely need heavy flamers for this one. I hate this one. Now this is a hard mission. Look at him go. Look at that boy.
Hive Tyrant!
The tyrant of Baal Fortunata.
Kill them! Kill them all! Let not one of them reach Brother Quindar's body.
You know, in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have brought the librarian here. Bring out the heavy flamer. Just bringing out all the flamers. Heavy flamer? Just bring everything. All of the flamers.
Sanguinius watches over us.
Oh no. Tyrannifex.
My powers await your command.
We should have thought about this a little bit harder.
Sanguinius.
The Defensor Angelicum stands with you.
Oh well, too late for thinking. Let's go!
Command. Opening fire. My duty remains.
There can only be victory.
Hellblasters awaiting target. Forward!
Too late for thinking, we just gotta go with it.
Let's see how well that armor protects you.
For the Emperor. Engaging the enemy.
Definitely should have thought about that a bit harder.
Assist you in this matter if it must. A wise course of action. Clarity through bloodshed.
Well, heck. Now I've got to go and hit it again.
No amount of carapace
Bonk.
will save this abomination.
When the day is darkest, we prevail through control. My duty is service.
For the Imperium!
Hoping the Predator can get up there. Oh god, there's another Tyrannifex. I didn't even see that one.
Purge them! Suffer not the Xenos to exist!
This is the mission where you actually want the tank's flamestorm cannon.
I await their mistake.
More targets
The
are coming.
flamestorm cannon is diabolical. Yeah, you suppress that thing. Suppress him good. Hey, she at least killed one. Yeah. I dare you to walk in front of those aggressors. Dare you to even try and attack those aggressors. Hit him back. You didn't even kill it, you goblin. I'll admit, bringing the librarian was an oversight. I should not have done that. Stay away, you. Bad touch. Bad touch.
Is that all?
Hit him back. You don't hit the big thing back, but you try and hit the little thing back. Good on ya. Turkey.
Targets moving beyond range.
I think about everything's gonna have a crack at those as they fly over. They may very well trigger that Overwatch. And if they do, it's not rude.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
Rude.
There can only be victory.
My powers await your command.
The blood is strong. Do not falter.
All right, lads, let's go.
Thin their numbers. They will not overwhelm us. With strength.
The Emperor's light burns bright. I will see every last one of you.
Yeah.
The librarian
More
can
disappointment.
assist you in this matter if it must.
At least my librarian can shoot straight.
Of action.
It's more than I can say about
The
most
blood
things.
waits.
Not even death will stop me.
Alright, rack up all the blokes. Get them all through. Let's get some plasma into this thing.
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
Predator crew ready.
I would prefer not to waste a point on that.
Whatever the angel requires.
Firing. Death to all who oppose me. My duty remains. We can handle it.
I don't like this.
Affirmative.
I don't like this at all.
My fury will be fast. Sanguinius watches over us. On my honor.
Please tell me you can melee that. God damn it.
I'll keep an eye out.
There's nothing I can do about it. I just can't kill it in this turn. Go librarian, you can do it. I don't even know how many enemies are in this map. All I know is that it's... get to the corpse and hold.
I await your orders.
Brrr. Be gone! Boo.
Confirmed.
I go where I am needed.
Ready to strike.
Okay. Let us begin the barbecue.
In Catherine's footsteps.
Under fire!
The road of righteousness is soaked in the blood of the unworthy.
Let her do whatever the hell she's doing.
Standing by.
I do need to take that tech marine all the way up there, though.
Your orders.
These marines up.
My powers await.
Give that
your
librarian a heal because he keeps getting flogged.
Defensor Angelicum stands with you.
All right, lads, pile in.
Death
Sure,
to the
have a
Xenos
crack.
swarm.
Why not?
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins. They will fear to tread close.
I do wish I could have brought another tank. Another tank would have been nice. It's one dude.
Let's test our armor.
Tonk.
Taking hits.
Tonk. The one little dude that was on 8 health. 9 health. Where are they going? The benefits of the heavy flamer, and I think maybe the flamestorm cannon, is that they go two cells, which is where they are really, really good for maps like this, where shit just piles up. I think the flamestorm cannon goes 2 tiles.
Targets moving beyond range.
The problem is, if you put the flamestorm cannon on the Bile Predator, it becomes freaking useless. You know, at least the Dreadnought can still punch things. Maybe if the little dude sticking out the top of the tank had a heavy bolter instead of a bolt storm cannon.
Taking fire!
Well, that's just rude. Don't pick on my bloody tech marine. We good? Can we go? Oh, we can't go. God damn it.
Taking fire!
Stop bullying him.
Taking fire. Taking fire.
At least the tanks are taking significantly less damage now. Like, look at this. Look at all this shit. Flamestorm cannon is just gonna wipe half of that out. I mean, to be fair, the heavy flamers will sort all that out as well, but...
We'll have you back up in no time. Understood.
Not even death will stop me.
Tonk, 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 tonk. Whoosh!
Fire. Confirmed.
I think he can move.
I
I want to get rid of these two anyway. Just trying to think of the best way to do it. That wasn't the best way to do it, but it was the best I had.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Because I have to get
Bring me
dreadnoughts
your
up.
broken and your outworn, and I will repair them anew.
opening fire.
Be gone!
Frag bombardment commencing.
As you say, there can only be victory.
The blood is strong.
Meanwhile, and my
Do
dreadnought
not
just does not give a
falter.
fuck about you.
Heavy fire support.
I am missing,
Fire
yeah,
support.
these guys. Oh, something was wrong.
Is restless.
Alright, let's get the next dreadnought up.
Strategically sound.
Barbecue them. That extra crit chance from the veterancy really, really helps with getting rid of those things.
Destination
Because
confirmed.
sometimes you don't get the crit you need, and yeah, it all goes downhill, and I accidentally moved that dreadnought.
Barely worth my time.
That's alright.
I defy their existence.
Because sometimes, if it just flat nothing crits, they don't do enough damage to kill these things. Because I think they... I'm fairly certain that these guys only do 1 damage per tick. It's not going to tell me. I'm going to have to wait for my turn. It's like 20 hits, but it's 1 damage per hit. So they need to crit to be able to get full squads of things down. Like they're 35, so they'd still have 15 health left if nothing crits. So having these things as high veterancy is, yeah, really, really good. Bonk. This poor dreadnought is just getting flogged. Good thing I buffed him up so much. He would be having a very bad day if he wasn't. Bonk. It's a shame the Dreadnought's zone of control is a melee attack. If the Dreadnought's zone of control was a ranged attack, that would be so good. They'd just barbecue that whole squad. Yeah, like that. Bonk. I'd only hit 1 target. What the hell? You guys were suppressed. You're not allowed to attack. Cheaters. Why are you facing the wrong way?
Impedance acknowledged. The enemy lurks in the shadows.
I suppose I'm going to have that freaking Hive Tyrant constantly doing that. Excuse me, you're looking the wrong way, good sir.
Under fire!
Blocked. He probably would have killed these 2 gaunts if he was looking the right way. Anyway, he might need his heals. I do need his
The
heals.
blood is strong. Do not
I gotta get my
falter.
tech marine back up.
The blood waits. My chainsword thirsts for their blood. Of course, the sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
I think if I move that, yeah. Oh well. Barbecue! Right, so you didn't want to be barbecued. It's a bit rude, isn't it? Barbecue! I'm gonna surge you so you can go in Overwatch. Just so if anything comes up, you barbecue it as well.
Rolling to position. Purge them! Suffer not the Xenos to exist!
We will not suffer the Xenos to exist. Unless you miss, and then we probably will.
My duty
I have to
remains.
leave you back, because you're not doing too crash hot.
Affirmative.
Move you there.
Bal 4 I was born, and should the Emperor will it, on Bal 4.
Use that. Move you there.
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
This is a little bit claustrophobic in here, isn't it?
Victory for the Bloodblades. Victory for Skyfall.
Over here, I need to get these Marines up.
Affirmative.
For the Imperium!
Who tests my conviction?
I test your conviction. Now get a move on.
Purge the unclean!
My powers await your command.
Give him to bonk. I was hoping for something a little bit more inspiring than that.
I am his sword.
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
With strength!
Well, fingers crossed.
Crush the enemies of the Imperium!
Fantastic. I knew I paid you blokes for something.
Roger that!
What is your plan?
Don't know, mate. I don't really have a plan.
I await your orders.
At the moment, there is no plan.
They will fear to tread close.
Defend against the Horde for 6 rounds. Hit him back. Hey, good on yous. F. Barbecue. This is why I wanted to bring the heavy flamers. Bonk. I didn't even realize those guys were in Overwatch. You're looking the wrong way again. Oh no, that's a different priest this time.
Is that all?
That's something else I shouldn't have done. I shouldn't have brought 2 priests. I should have brought 2 tech marines. Because my dreadnoughts are going to be copping the full brunt of everything this time. Because I do have a spare tech marine. It's just with my limited deployment values, I couldn't, well, can't usually bring both the priest and the tech marine. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Stand there menacingly. So these infantry, these guys are probably the only ones that'll actually be taking any real damage.
Always ready, always vigilant.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
Bonk.
Barely
Didn't
worth
even
my
kill that
time.
thing. And yeah,
What is your plan?
as I said, the librarian was a mistake. I gotta dance the librarian out of here somehow.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Hellblasters awaiting target. Moving into position.
Priest can go over here.
Battle line squad ready.
Ready to strike.
Brought them over there to
The
heal them.
Emperor's light burns bright.
There's only 2 there as well.
Open fire!
Barbecue!
In Catherine's footsteps.
Tech Marine, standing by.
Actually, I might just keep the librarian there. I don't think anything comes from behind me, so that way I can, at the very least, have something here and then have my tech
Bring me your
marine
broken and your
being
armed
useful.
war, and I will repair them anew.
Did you kill all them? No.
With strength.
Surge.
Battle awaits.
That way they can overwatch.
I am ready to help.
The librarian can assist you in this matter if it must.
Now, this thing.
Aye, we'll have you back up in no time.
The Defensor Angelicum stands with you. Destination confirmed.
What am I gonna do about you?
Not even death will stop me. I await your orders. Not even death will stop me. Death to all who oppose me.
On my way.
Took him a little while to work out what was going on. He just needed a minute. 45 damage on a crit. Was bloody proud of that one.
Your spawn will be purged. Your thrashing symphony. Your death rattle suckle.
Suckle. Oh, Dreadnought. Duh.
Confirmed.
Kick him in the bum. Can't bonk him in the bum.
Fire support.
Well,
We can handle it.
there we go. Overwatch.
Shall not pass.
Oh, Carlian had another shot. Never mind. Well, if it moves, at the very least, I know it's going to get shot at, don't I? If it moves. It's just going to stand there and spew all over my dreadnoughts. This is why I should have brought 2 tech marines. My god. I mean, once this thing's dead, that's alright. They can fall back, and I think we're back to light units again. But it's just going to be getting to that point.
We are taking fire.
Pew!
I await your orders.
Heavy armor, awaiting your orders.
Move some units around like that. That should
We
make
are
it a
the
bit better.
sons of Sanguinius.
The Emperor's light burns bright. I will not fail.
Moving.
Make sure
My
everybody's
faith is
looking the
strong.
way I need them to. Top them up.
Heavy fire support.
I think I'm good here at the moment.
Ranged plasma on your request.
Chill blasters are you.
For the Imperium.
Of course.
Throw
Yeet.
a grenade.
Eat the grenade!
Target acquired.
When the day is darkest, we prevail through control. Of course.
My duty remains.
Might as well waltz this dreadnought back down. Bit of a waste, but...
Destination confirmed.
With haste.
You need some health.
Let them come.
Yep, you get them. Good shooting, Tex. 2 sets of Overwatch and not one shot got through. So they are both lined up well enough that I think I can get both those groups down. As for that, I don't know what else there is.
Taking fire.
Oh. It's a bit depressing. Whoosh.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
Probably just gonna have to have like Carlian as a
Fear has
floater or
no
something.
place in our hearts, sisters, for the Emperor watches over us.
I would say.
My duty is service.
Roger that.
Tech Marine, standing by.
Only the crits are getting through. Arrgh. Alright.
Your orders. With precision, brothers.
Please make sure it is with precision, brothers, because I really didn't need you to cock that up like you just did.
My chainsword thirsts for their blood.
I need to get that dreadnought out. Oh, that's my regular priest. That's why he can't hit the broadside of a barn.
By your command. Opening fire. Plasma fire support ready. Target acquired.
Move that dreadnought up there, so hopefully I can spare that priest getting hit. Because I can't actually move the priest back any further than it is.
My powers await your command.
Move my librarian over here so he can shoot at stuff when it comes
Yet to
up.
meet the Xenos, my axe couldn't
I'll move
bisect.
Carlian over there as well. That's it. Everything's coming from that side, so I'll just
defy their existence.
do this. That's all I can do, really. I should have turned the priest this way. So he could react when these things hit him. Oh. They hit the dreadnought, and I know the dreadnought couldn't do anything there, so... Rip. Sploot. That's interesting. The flamethrower suppressed it quite well.
Taking fire!
The heavy flamer used to be next to useless against big targets, but it looks like maybe they may have made it
If it must.
a little bit better, maybe?
Throwing grenade.
That's the last grenade those guys have.
My chainsword thirsts for their blood.
Come on, Carlian.
I am ready to help.
Sort it out, mate.
The Defensor Angelicum stands with
I
you.
don't think this guy can empower anything. He can empower grenades.
Death to all who oppose me.
I think I've made a silly mistake. I probably should have tried to heal that dreadnought and defend that dreadnought before I...
Trust in your armor to turn their blades.
Surge. Hit him again.
On my way.
Oh, I thought that was going to stop. I was about to get very cranky.
Destination confirmed.
My duty is service.
Pull that dreadnought back. Otherwise, I'm getting a bit scared about it. That's everything, I think, for this
They will fear
Until the
to tread close.
map spawns some more for me to kill. Let's forward. I haven't seen the Hive Tyrant dive bomb me again yet either. Go, Sister Verity, I believe. I don't even know what Faith and Fury is. Probably because I don't use Sisters enough to actually know. All I know is that she has 80% Faith and Fury trigger chance. Because she believes in the Emperor.
Victory for the Bloodblades. Victory for Skyfall.
Not even death will
Looks like
stop
I'm gonna have
me.
to cycle some of these things again.
The Defensor Angelicum stands with you.
Move that dreadnought over there so I can heal it again. Look at these dreadnoughts, they've been caned.
We'll have you back up in no time. Battle line squad ready.
Forward! Not even death will stop me.
All of these dreadnoughts have just been flogged.
Rolling to position.
The Defensor Angelicum stands with you. Frag bombardment commencing.
I really don't know what to do because I can't keep healing them all. One of them should just be straight up and not have any veterancy, so I suppose I could just... If push comes to absolute shove, I could just sacrifice it. Sacrifice it for the greater good.
Order confirmed.
We are the walls. We are the guns.
You are not who I thought I put there.
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
Yeet the grenade. I just need to work out which dreadnought it is that's got no veterancy.
They will fear.
So I know which one's a worthy sacrifice for the Emperor's name. So I just scroll over all the death. Why are you so shit? Whatever faith you're using, lady, is not good enough. There's just something about that Overwatch. I don't know what it is. There's just something comical just seeing like melee units run up and just getting barbecued. This is like the most fruitless thing ever. Got more flyers. How come you guys are allowed to spawn in and attack? I can't do that.
Sanguinius watches over us.
Is that it? Are we good?
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
The wall is restless.
Okay.
The road of righteousness is soaked in the blood of the unworthy.
Range damage, let's go.
Your orders.
Let's give him the big barbecue. The big barbecue. The big BBQ. Search. Look, I love dreadnoughts.
I await their mistake.
Well, that's it. I'm done. There's nothing else. Protect Brother Quindar's corpse. Is that it? Just this group? It doesn't even tell me how many are left. 2 groups. 3, 4. Maybe just 4?
What needs fixing?
That dreadnought needs
I
fixing.
await your orders.
Predator crew ready.
Move my Predator there.
Affirmative.
Heavy armor awaiting your orders.
Brrr. Still only killed 3. It didn't damage any others. That's pretty shite.
Not even death will stop me.
Barbecue!
I await your orders.
Barbecue! Silly bastards. Be thankful he's got no more Overwatch left. Depending on where they go, they might get caught.
Under fire! Impedance acknowledged.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
Just trot these blokes up. Hello.
Tech Marine, standing by.
Come on, Crogenax. Oh, I could have empowered that. It's disappointing. Is this it?
Quindo. You found your respite, after all.
Brother Quindar gave his life for the Imperium. The Emperor knows his name.
In all my service, I have never seen such unfettered power and rage.
He rests with Sanguinius now. Come, brothers. We will corner the tyrant and teach it in exquisite detail the wrath of the angelic host.
Carleon, the Battle Sister has seen too much. She watched a sanctioned psyker lose all self-control to the Black Rage. We can't let her walk out of here with that knowledge.
The Emperor guides us, brother. We will have our vengeance first. The sister's fate can be decided after.
The sister's fate. The sister bears the seal of the Inquisitors, I think. Yeah. Can you imagine knocking her off? God. That's what I needed. Flamestorm cannon.
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
Does it though? Does it really? There's no point in getting the Typhoon missiles because I never fucking use them.
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
At this point in time, there's also no point in getting the Flamestorm cannon because I don't need the Flamestorm cannon anymore. I suppose I could use it. Just for shits and giggles. Because, I mean, those are just for Brother Quindar, who is dead. So there's no point in fucking using those. I never use the sisters, so... The only thing I could do is go down to the power sword and plasma pistol. But I think the plasma pistol would be... Yeah, see? Range 1 to 3 versus the gun that she has, which, you know, has heaps of fucking range. Faith and Fury would be a good one. Every time she kills one thing, it has a chance to trigger that she does extra damage or gets an extra turn attack. I think that's it. Like I said, I don't need Typhoon missiles. This is all done. I don't really use them. Those two are just for Krogenax, and the rest are for the Adeptus Sororitas.
Bring me your broken and your outworn, and I will repair them anew.
Now, what have I got?
The Xenos infest these halls
1600
like a
again.
of rats. Cannot walk without crushing the skulls of their dead beneath your feet. This Hive Tyrant is the foundation of the Xenos resistance on Balfora. It is responsible for the coordinated attacks, for the precision strikes, for the
let's go
uncanny
with
formations.
2 lots of heavy plasma.
We have to sever the head. Without it,
Flamestorm
the body will
cannon.
fragment and fall to anyone with a bolter. I remember and count every death that has brought
You
us.
out.
The sacrifices of my brothers will not be in vain. This infection will be purged. The tyrant dies today.
I can bring another Dreadnought. Fantastic. Well, the Dreadnoughts don't need heavy flamers. Let's give my 2 big ones some melter guns. No, my Librarian's good now. Give him a Storm Bolter, and I will give you a Heavy Flamer. I'll just have to be careful about which I'm using.
The Xenos infest.
The Librarian's fine now. It was just that map. That I should have yanked the Librarian out of. Look at him, he angry. There he be, or she be, it be, whatever the fuck it is. Alrighty. Got half a mind to just trot my Dreadnoughts up the center. Do that. I think that'll be okay.
Crush the enemy beneath your feet. Those of you who spill your blood today are true sons of Sanguinius.
I made a mistake
and will
already.
Forever be my brothers. For Balfora. For the great angel. For the Emperor.
We are just and righteous before the eyes of the Emperor.
My faith is strong.
You know, a part of me kind of wishes that I did give her her Force Sword. Anyway. Too late now.
Fear has no place in our hearts, sisters, for the Emperor watches over us. I am the Imperium's shield.
I'm just going to maul this thing.
A wise course of action.
I go where I am needed.
That's rude.
I am ready to help.
In every shadow, I find heresy.
My powers await your command. Moving. Strength from blood.
Alright. I was hoping for a little bit more than that.
Sanguinius watches over us. On my honor.
Alright, how far up can I march these?
Confirmed.
Quite a way.
What needs fixing?
I was going to march these Hellblasters up with them, but I don't think I will.
Plasma fire support ready.
Because these dudes over here are scaring me a little bit.
Plasma coils fully overcharged. The defensive Angelic.
They're giving me a little bit of a spook. What have you got? Stormbolter.
My duty remains.
What have you got? Heavy Flamer.
I await your orders.
We fight and we die for the Imperium. We are the sons of Sanguinius. We fight and we die for the Imperium. Moving for the Emperor. With precision, brothers.
Of course.
We are just and righteous before the eyes of the Emperor. Not even death will stop me.
Alright,
Keep an eye
let's see how that goes. Not the one I was hoping they'd shoot. Oh, come on, Kroganax. What was that shite?
Heretics surround us.
Certainly hope the heretics do not surround us, otherwise I'm going to be a little bit concerned. That's a lot of blocked and grazes. As the heavy flamer just burns it.
Is that all? Impedance acknowledged.
That's actually good, because now it's got its back to me. Yep. That didn't work. That didn't work. Actually, since my wonderful neighbor has decided now is a fantastic time to mow, I think now might be a fantastic time to call it a day. This is the last mission anyway, so... So, thanks for showing up, lads and ladettes. Thankfully now I seem to have got my YouTube chat working. Thank God for that. And, yeah. I have a corrugated iron fence, and this guy's just going to be, like, bashing the corrugated iron fence. Which you can probably hear over the top of my microphone every time I talk anyway, so... Ah, dear. Oh, well. Anyway, thanks for coming, lads and ladettes. If you are lurking about on Twitch, YouTube, shoot me a follow, subscribe, like, all that sort of jazz. This will be my last stream for this week. I think I don't know when the next stream will be, because I don't know what time Arknight cycles around. I don't know when the Arknights event does its cycle, so if it cycles before my regular streams, I'll probably stream again. If it doesn't, then I won't. Either way, I'll be uploading Arknights videos whenever I get the opportunity to, so keep an eye out for them on my YouTube. Outside of that, though, thanks for coming, and I hope to see you for the next stream.